UCM, in collaboration with Isle Contemporary, bring you this question and answer session for the artists exhibiting their work at In the Making.
So my name's Astrid Paulson and I do illustration-based work, mostly focusing on book illustrations and editorials.
So I'm Callum Mason and I do a range of work from graphic design, illustration, animation, 3D modelling.
My name's Claire Pettit. I work mainly in 3D. I'm a fine art student rather than a BizCom student like everyone else.
Hi, so I'm Kira, otherwise known as Kira May Art. I am a graphic designer and I'm also a traditional artist.
I'm Kieran Brennan and I do game design, mostly around character design, UI development and level design, with a bit of graphic design sprinkled in there too.
Yeah, I'm Tony Brown and I do photography and video.
I'm Leanne Sansbury and I work mainly with graphic design, but I also do photography.
I'm Jack Cannon and I am a videographer and post-production editor.
I found lockdown to be a chance for me to catch up really. For new work, it's been quite difficult to go out and sort of do photos and video obviously, but for the most part it's just a nice time for me to catch up on my old work.
I think working in lockdown to begin with was a big struggle, especially working in video. It was practically impossible because I can't go around socialising with people, and I really struggled at first with the first lockdown making an at-home documentary. But with this third lockdown, I definitely feel more comfortable doing it because I've been through it before and I found a pretty good way to work it out with pause on reality.
Working in lockdown has been quite hard. Motivation's a real hard thing to find sometimes, especially when you're stuck in the same four walls. There's ways around it, which I've eventually found, and it's just, you just got to keep pushing because otherwise it gets you down.
So my main goal is to become a freelance artist, doing mostly illustrations for books and also editorials.
I would definitely like to use it as a way of bringing awareness to social issues, or I want it to have a purpose, not just create it because I want to create it.
I've not really done this degree to become an artist. For me, this has more been about just having the opportunity to be able to do art on a regular basis.
I don't feel like I could ever see myself being a freelancer. I'd more want to go into a company and inject some creativity that way.
With my work, I kind of want to, inspire others the way I've been inspired by other people's work. I'd like to, leave something behind for people to take inspiration and make something else.
I want to work within the games industry. I've had a look on the island. There doesn't seem to be the opportunities, so I'm most likely going to have to move across to the UK. I've also considered moving across to Canada to work in a variety of game studios.
I think in the future I see myself working potentially with another practitioner, whether or not we set up our own sort of business or we go into business with someone. I'd quite like that, but at the moment it's real estate for me.
Personally, with my filmmaking, I definitely want to go into a post-production house. Looking at the work they've done in the past really interested me.
For the exhibition, it is going to be focused on book illustrations. So I'm doing a kid's book about mythological creatures in the UK. So we've got Mordy Doo for the Isle of Man, for example, and in the UK we've got pixies and dragons and things like that.
So for my work for the exhibition, it was originally going to be character design because that's an aspect I really wanted to go into, but I realised that it's not necessarily something I want to do for the rest of my life. The zine is based around how we as people look upon the world and what we do to it, but we blindly ignore all the issues we're causing. And as for the second part, that could be what I'm currently working on, is anti-branding. So what corporations do to us, what corporations do to the world, and so on.
For this exhibition, I've been focusing on the topic of balance, About 2 years ago, I had an episode of labyrinthitis, which meant that I was bedridden for 6 months, and since then I've had issues with balance in general. So with my art in this project, I've tried to think of a way to show this in a 3D form. So my sculptural pieces are all pushing the boundaries of balance to hopefully make people think about the way that we just assume that if something stands in a certain way, it's balanced in a certain way. If we move in a certain way, our bodies will react how we are expecting them to. So I'm hoping to show that in my art.
So the type of work that I'll be showing at the exhibition is all to raise awareness for the LGBT community. I feel like a lot of people still shy away from talking about it, but mainly because they're afraid that they're going to offend somebody. So I wanted to show visually how to communicate with that type of audience.
For the exhibition, I have a collection of pieces, because in videography you can't stick to one style, so I've tried multiple things, such as recutting movies to a different genre, After Effects work, and even a documentary. And I feel like that would definitely show to people, hopefully higher end, that I can try these multiple styles rather than just the one.
For my exhibition piece, I'm going to be showing photography and my video work mostly, but then I've also done some graphic design bits, some rebrands, that kind of thing, so it's a little bit of everything that I do really.
The work I'm creating for my exhibition is about homelessness on the Isle of Man, and because it's such a hidden issue, it's just bringing awareness and bringing light to the situation. So I've done a few projects just basing it about that, around the stigma, or just getting a bit more information on the charities who help out on the Isle of Man.
For this exhibition, I have made a game concept called Uproar 1920. I've developed character designs, level designs, and other interesting things. I'll be showcasing off not just the final products, but all the concepts and how I've actually developed my work. I think it'll be pretty interesting to look at.